Coach Josh, training for Warriors Portland, here today with my friend Alex to give you a little bit of clarity on how to build muscle, burn fat, feel good when it comes to nutrition. Man, Alex got some ideas for you.
So over the years, I've seen a couple different things with many different clients I've worked with that are all very similar, and those are what we're going to be discussing today. So the number one thing that I see is a lot of people ending up way too hungry throughout the day because they're not eating enough of the right kinds of foods. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've heard something similar to this before. But the reality is a lot of people end up way overeating carbs and fats and neglecting protein. Now, protein is one of those unique foods that really helps a lot of people because it attacks your muscle gain and your fat loss goals, both from a unique perspective. One of the big things we have to keep in mind is that protein is going to keep you feeling a lot fuller for a lot longer, and it's going to help you to better manage your appetite so that you don't feel the need to always snack throughout the day. One of the big things that I see a lot of people running into is they're constantly snacking, and they end up forgetting about those foods, but they still contribute to their overall calorie intake, can put a lot of people into fat loss stalls. So making sure that you're getting at least a palm-sized portion of protein in every single meal that you're eating throughout the day, and then also, if you can, fitting it in at snacks. Now, on the same side of that, one of the other biggest things that I see causing a lot of people to eat a lot more than they need is not drinking enough water. The interesting thing is our hunger and our thirst operate on a very similar pathway. And if you're really dehydrated, you're going to usually turn to food, but you're not actually giving the body what it needs and what it wants. So the hunger stays turned on, but you're not giving it what it needs. You're snacking instead of drinking. So shoot for roughly half your body weight in ounces of water throughout the day. And because I don't want you to have a second full-time job of going to the bathroom, start where you're at and increase by about 8 ounces every single week until you get to where you should be.
Boom. Now, let's say you're like, hey, Josh, Alex, I hear you. I'm already doing those things. I'm already moving. I'm already drinking water. I'm already eating protein. Why am I not losing weight? What gets measured gets managed. I would just add to that, if you're on the plan and you're already working hard, make sure you're stepping on the scale, but not just getting scale weight. Do a girth measurement. Simple. The waist, probably one of the fastest measurements to change when you actually get that diet dialed in right. And you may not lose weight, but if that waist is shrinking, who cares?
Progress pictures as well. That's one of the big things, is that it's very difficult for you to see your change on a day-to-day basis. But like Josh was saying, if you take progress pictures and you compare that on a weekly or a monthly basis, you're going to see some pretty big changes build up over time.
Boom. So there you go. If you're doing the work, make sure you're measuring the work so you can reward yourself for the hard work that you're doing. This is Alex, Coach Josh. We're going to talk to you more about nutrition and how to engineer a leaner food environment coming up soon.